Hello and welcome to Uplift Quotes, the YouTube channel dedicated to inspiring you with uplifting quotes and motivating. You do some stuff. Most fails. Some works. You do more of what works. If it works big, others quickly copy it. Then you do something else. The trick is the doing something else. This quote emphasizes the importance of experimentation and adaptation in life, and that success often comes from trying new things and being willing to pivot when necessary. Art is never finished, only abandoned. This quote speaks to the idea that life is a continuous journey of learning and growth, and that we are always a work in progress. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. In a world that often values complexity and excess, this quote reminds us that sometimes the simplest things can be the most beautiful and powerful. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. This quote highlights the importance of intellectual curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge as a source of happiness and fulfillment in life. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. This quote emphasizes the value of taking action and seizing opportunities, rather than waiting for life to happen to us. Time stays long enough for anyone who will use it. This quote reminds us that time is a precious resource that we should use wisely, and that we have the power to make the most of our time if we choose to do so. Art is the queen of all sciences, communicating knowledge to all the generations of the world. This quote highlights the power of art to transcend time and communicate important ideas and messages to future generations. I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. This quote emphasizes the importance of taking action and putting our knowledge and skills into practice in order to achieve our goals and make a difference in the world. Where the spirit does not work with the hand, there is no art. This quote emphasizes the importance of creativity and passion in our work and in our lives, and that without this spirit, our efforts may lack meaning and purpose. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. This quote highlights the importance of living a meaningful and fulfilling life, and that our legacy is not determined by how long we live, but by how well we live. I love those who can smile in trouble, who can gather strength from distress, and grow brave by reflection. 'Tis the business of little minds to shrink, but they whose heart is firm, and whose conscience approves their conduct, will pursue their principles unto death. This quote highlights the importance of resilience and courage in the face of adversity, and that true strength comes from within. Iron rusts from disuse, stagnant water loses its purity and in cold weather becomes frozen, even so does inaction sap the vigor of the mind. This quote emphasizes the importance of staying active and engaged in life, and that inactivity can lead to a decline in our mental and physical well-being. Our life is made by the death of others. This quote reminds us of the interconnectedness of all things, and that our own lives are built upon the contributions and sacrifices of those who came before us. As a well-spent day brings happy sleep, so a life well spent brings happy death. This quote highlights the importance of living a fulfilling and meaningful life, and that our legacy is not determined by how long we live, but by how well we live. He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who boards ship without a rudder and compass and never knows where he may cast. This quote emphasizes the importance of both theory and practice in life, and that a balance between the two is necessary for success and growth. The greatest deception men suffer is from their own opinions. This quote speaks to the importance of questioning our own beliefs and being open to new perspectives, as our own biases and opinions can often blind us to the truth. As every divided kingdom falls, So every mind divided between many studies confounds and saps itself. This quote emphasizes the importance of focus and concentration in achieving our goals and avoiding burnout, and that dividing our attention can ultimately lead to failure. Study without desire spoils the memory, and it retains nothing that it takes in. This quote highlights the importance of passion and motivation in learning and retaining information, and that without a genuine interest in a subject, our efforts may be in vain. Nothing can be loved or hated unless it is first understood. This quote reminds us of the importance of understanding and empathy in our relationships and interactions with others, and that true connection requires an effort to see things from different perspectives. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. This quote emphasizes the importance of gratitude and simplicity in life, and that true wealth is not necessarily measured by material